Hello, my gorgeous Scorpios. Jenny here. Let's see what the tarot is showing for you for the month of March. I'm going to cut the deck and I'm gonna start with my Harmony deck. It's already pre-shuffled as always. I just want to tell you as well that we started the Chinese New Year on the 17th of February. On the 17th of February, we also had solar eclipse. And on the 3rd of March, we have lunar eclipse. Why I'm saying that? Because there are very important messages coming through the two eclipses. And they have effect and impact minimum for few months, up to 6 months after the date. So the solar eclipse on the 17th, North Node in Pisces, South Node in Virgo. And the whole eclipse in Aquarius. In Aquarius is asking us to get away from the old patterns, from the mundane, old, dead already way of life, way of being, and into the new, more innovative era, yourself, your dreams, your path. The Pisces is asking to be more deep, more mystical, more flowy. And Virgo is, for the Virgo, it's pushing you to realize that you have to let go of everything that doesn't serve you anymore, everything that is pushing you to overanalyze, to overwork, over-criticize yourself. Why I'm saying that? Because on the 3rd of March, we also have now the lunar eclipse in Virgo again, and now this very similar energy is almost going to be like repeated and super hammered on us that we have to do it. It's very important. So let go of the old. Even the fire horse is asking about the same thing. Be brave, follow your truth, follow your heart. Just liberate yourself, express yourself better. I wanted to say because these energies are very strong. And I'm sure you will all feel them, so just wanted to brief you. What's coming, what's brewing towards you? Beautiful King of Cups. I'm reading the cards because the colors are overlapping. They're beautiful colors and depictions, but sometimes I want to make sure, so I read the writing. What is in your obstacle? King of Cups, your most loving, nurturing king, very, very fatherly figure. Mercury retrograde started now. Starting, I think. Started as of today. So, woo, forgive me, tongue is tight. So, King of Cups, very nurturing, very loving king, very diplomatic, family-oriented, full of love. He might withhold sometimes to show the love because he's the king, more the masculine energy, but definitely everyone is taken care of him. Nobody's left behind or feeling unloved or unnurtured. So you're either stepping into this energy or you will be dealing with a person that is around you like that. That's beautiful. What you are struggling with is death and rebirth, of transformation of something or yourself. Four of Swords, getting a peace of mind, resting, relaxing, meditation card, and the Hermit, going within to connect with the highest knowledge, higher self. And again, this card is talking about isolation, because in isolation we actually kind of open our third eye. This is your Hermit. This is what you're struggling. So I believe that you want a change of some sort, but you cannot get... You're feeling like it's time to transform something or yourself, but you're struggling with either connecting with yourself, with your inner truth, with your intuition, and also getting maybe a peace of mind. You might be busy or something else might be happening. We'll clarify. Underneath is Nine of Cups. Your wish fulfillment, satisfaction, and just being happy with what you are and what you're doing and how you are. That's underneath the surrounding energies. In the outcome, please, what is for Scorpios? What is for Scorpios, please, in the surrounding, not in the surrounding, in the outcome, please? Beautiful, beautiful souls. I want to thank all of you who already have liked, subscribed, supported me on this young channel. I don't know, it's very difficult to speak what's going on today. Yes, so I'm honored to be here. I'm reading intuitively. I urge you always to use your intuition and your highest knowledge as well for us to connect, to expand collective consciousness, to raise our vibrations, to exchange good high vibes, help ourselves, guide ourselves as much as we can. So I'm grateful and thankful and honored to be here with you. And of course, I thank you from my heart when you like and subscribe. Please send me comments. I just like to receive this feedback. It feels amazing. And if you haven't, please do. Thank you. Okay, in your outcome, the Lovers. Okay, this can be a love situation here. The Lovers but it's a choice. If you're not dealing specifically with love or a relationship, then it is about the choice. The Lovers is the choice card. Here it is. That's in your outcome. You will have to make a choice of some sort. Okay, what is within you? Underneath, the Judgment. Wow, wow, wow. The Judgment is a higher calling. Very karmic. I also call it cyclical card because it's to me it's related a lot with transformation, transforming yourself. And we already had the Death card, which you're struggling with. The transformation, death and rebirth you're struggling with, but underneath is lingering. I think it's yeah, we will see now, but you're on this road for me, on this path. What is within you, please, for Scorpios? What's within you? That one card came up. Come up. As I said, the words are not coming easily, so forgive me. What's within you? Wow, again the Nine of Cups and the Five of Swords. Conflict, conflict, conflict. Not seeing eye to eye with someone, or you have an internal conflict about a wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment, satisfaction in your life. You're struggling with something. We will clarify why. Okay, underneath, Five of Cups in the surrounding energies. Five of Cups is feeling abandoned, lonely, again, could be misunderstood, left out. And the Ten of Swords is underneath, which is a very heavy, emotionally heavy card about really suffered a lot. Already you are incapable to receive more suffering. You're at the end of it, but number 10 card is the end of the road in this suffering, which is a good thing. However, it's very heavy on the heart. Could be betrayal, could be, yes, really heavy, emotionally heavy card of the bleeding hearts, let's put it that way. What's within the situation or person you're dealing with, or people? For Scorpios, please, for the month of March. Can you believe that we're already stepping into March? I cannot believe it. February was a crazy month, I think. The energies felt extremely weird. I call them hairy spider on the wall. Scary. Doesn't move, looks like dead, but is on the wall, but suddenly can jump. This is how I felt. It was weird. It was weird. I'm glad it's passing now. I'm reading just at the end of the month for March, and I'm really happy to step into March. I don't know how you feel. 4 cards came, and I will take them. 5 cards actually came. What's within the personal situation? Unbelievable. This is like a full story here. Okay, let me tell you. Page of Pentacles. This is a youthful card, however, is very willing to do the hard work, the hard tasks to build and to learn. So not bad at all. We have the Knight of Cups coming with a love offer. However, he's still the Knight, but relatively stable energy. Love offer, something from the heart, definitely. The Devil, though. Dependencies, addictions, codependencies, the world, closing a chapter, a cycle. And the Eight of Pentacles, mastery skills, and diligently continuing to work towards the end goal. And what is up at that moment is quite satisfactory. So we just continue with what we've been doing because we're very close to our ultimate goal. Let me just think a little bit here. This is within the person you're dealing with, the situation. Okay. We have Knight of Cups and King of Cups. Yeah, I don't know. Quite few cups here. It could be that the person you're dealing with is struggling with some addictions. Could be even drinking addictions. Or something else that have been hindering the finances. His, hers, or both of you, if you're in a relationship with this person, serious relationship. There is definitely a will to start a fresh start, a new cycle for a more prosperous, more stable future. We're talking about financial, materialistic prosperity. Eight of Cups is a beautiful card because it means that this is a very good situation, that you've built quite good wealth, let's say, mastery and skills, and you just continue doing what you're doing. But the devil is here. I want to clarify, what is this all about here? Why is the devil here, please? Six of Swords underneath is the letting go, leaving what's in the past that didn't work in the past, and Magician, making this happen, about an ultimate happiness, marriage, partnership, relationship. Why is the devil here, please, within the personal situation? Why is the devil here, please? What is this all about? For Scorpios, please, universe. Why is the devil here? Tonight some interesting readings are coming out. Five of Wands and the High Priestess. Conflicts and arguments. And the Five of Wands for me usually is always related to a group of people. Just people interfering even. A lot of ego games here. Ego clashes. Silly games, more like childish. But definitely creating a lot of upheaval. Definitely not serving the purpose. So my question was, why is the devil here? What is this related to? So some other people have been perhaps in between. There were disagreements, not seeing eye to eye, and even some games going on. However, the only way to deal with this is to go within and connect with yourself, with your inner truth. The High Priestess also is keeping secrets. So for some of you, could be that there have been secrets around, or that you have to keep secrets from these people, more secretive, because of these people that are interfering with their nonsense, let's say. We'll clarify. Interesting. Okay. Let's clarify, please. Why is the King of Cups here for Scorpios? Queen of Pentacles. Another Pentacly card. Queen of Pentacles is beautiful. She's very abundant. Very nurturing. She takes care of everything. She's very resourceful. She's building her kingdom on her own, even it can be. Interesting that we have here a lot of cups, which is a lot of love and lover's choice, of course, choice in love, but also a lot of pentacles. And within you was already the wish fulfillment cups, which is love, wish fulfillment, abundance, again, prosperity, with a lot of conflict though. Definitely not seeing eye to eye about some settlement here. Either not seeing eye to eye about some settlement, about the relationship or the next step, or some other people have been meddling, have been affecting the whole situation, or even your person only, in a very negative way, very toxic way. Toxic people, yeah, that is the... Within you is a lot of love, within this person it's a lot of love, and within both of you is a a wish for stability and prosperity, materialistic and emotional and mental. Definitely, you're looking into the same direction, you want the same thing, but a lot of conflict, a lot of arguments. Might not be between the two of you, might be with the people that are around you. Very strange, but I just saw something flew, like I don't know. Can be some angels around us. I don't know. You know, things can happen. Okay, the clarifier for what you're struggling with here is the Three of Pentacles, your collaboration card. And again, the Three of Pentacles speaks about a group of people, the teamwork. It's not only between the two of you. Because if it's only between the two of you, I have another card that is much more clear for me like that. It will be the Two of Cups when we're talking about the relationship. But this is more than two people usually. Your obstacle cards to transform something, to get peace of mind, and to get even the right knowledge or information for you to resolve certain thing is definitely been because of lack of collaboration. And a collaboration is the only thing that can help, and harmony. This card is the teamwork card, but also to me it speaks about harmony and expansion. It's number 3 card. 3 is the expansion card, expansion number. King of Swords, communication underneath. What is this lovers here about in the outcome? Please, let's clarify the lovers. One card came up for Scorpios. Why is the lovers card here for Scorpios? For too many cards, I'm not gonna take them. Four of Cups. Interesting again. Four of Cups is something non-satisfactory for you or for the other person. Four of Cups is disappointed with what happened in the past, and pretty much unwilling even to look at anything new that is coming. But even if it comes, we are more inclined to not go ahead with it, to decline. It's not a nice energy, it's very stagnated energy, usually because of being still in past hurt or some illusions, delusions about certain things, inner conflicts. Just a little bit closed off. This is this card. Definitely I don't like this card at all. It clarifies your lovers. I want one more clarifier, please, for Empress underneath. Is amazing, abundant. Empress makes everything happen no matter what. I call the Empress the mini universe. Let's clarify the Four of Cups here, which is throwing tantrums, childish energy, but more or less maybe still hurting and unwilling to let anything new, being a bit stuck into our own ways, into the past. The Four of Cups, I take it that it can be also that someone is stuck in his own head, in his own ways, in his own pattern, not flexible. And we already had quite a few cards here about swords and other people interfering, a lack of collaboration. So these energies are very closely linked and self-explanatory. Strength, yeah. Strength, strength, strength. It doesn't want to clarify more than that. As I said, you know your story best, whether you are more stuck or the other person more stuck. But this choice has to be made. And of course the easiest is if we collaborate easier, but it seems like there's a lot of toxicity. As I said, it feels more like from other people. You know your story best, might not resonate with all of you, but strength is required. And also the strength is the card. The classical tarot depicts a little girl, woman, taming the lion, the beast, caressing, and just with faith and with gentleness. So this card also means strength. Wow, my tongue is really tight. Very weird energy I'm feeling. I can feel this I can feel this stagnation and I can feel these conflicts all the time. It's almost like doesn't allow me to speak, you know. When you're in a mess, you know how sometimes it can be, especially if you're more sensitive about energy. When you're among people who are messy and continuously blocking each other or continuously bombarding each other or just arguing without listening to the other side, you start feeling a bit overwhelmed, almost that you don't know how and what to say. You know what I mean? This is how I feel here. So I wanted to say that what's required for your outcome for this lover's choice, and definitely to avoid the stagnation energy about just sitting there and not willing to make a choice or to choose or to select finally, because we are just stuck onto something or in our head, is to be strong, but also to use your fine touch, your gentle touch. So be more diplomatic, be more loving, maybe more nurturing, more accepting, and trusting yourself that you can resolve this matter in the best possible way. Because the way it feels here, especially if you're dealing with people that are also interfering with their toxicity and with their own ideas, battles, and patterns, then it's really a bloody mess, almost like a swamp. Is how I started feeling it. Two of Cups. I just spoke earlier about this card, and underneath again the Empress came. Oh my God! And underneath is the Chariot, movement, progression, progress. So Two of Cups. I told you earlier this is the card speaking about you coming together into one idea, one vision, meeting of the minds and meeting of the hearts. So the way it feels to me is that the toxic and bad influences are from other people. I think that you see eye to eye about the core things. It seems like both of you want the same thing. If you do not, then most probably it's because of certain lack of communication. I don't see communication cards a lot, and with all this conflict, it seems like, yeah, we cannot resolve anything of this sort without communication. But again, maybe it's for some of you, only just intuitively what I feel. Okay, let's clarify what's within you, which we said already, the conflict and arguments cards. Serious disagreements about something, about a wish fulfillment, building prosperity and stability. Let's see what... Wow, unbelievable. The Star. By the way, I have already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. This situation is about a serious change, serious progress, movement, happening of whatever it is. It's not something small. So the Star card is the healing card, and again, wish fulfillment. But also it's the card that speaks also about balance. So balance is needed, and 8 of Cups, letting something in the past, moving away from whatever happened that doesn't serve you anymore, and the Fool, starting afresh, like a child with open heart. And 6 of Cups, a reunion, soulmate coming together, soulmate card. And the Wheel of Fortune, now the wheel turns in your favor for your more prosperous, happy future. Beautiful. Okay, let's get one clarifier for all this here, for what's within your person or situation you're dealing with. I don't know, a lot of cards want to come out, and I will just take them. Crazy. 7 of Wands, stand your ground a little bit longer. It's gonna be resolved. The Sun, definitely in your favor. And the Moon, OMG. The Sun and the Moon is very karmic. This is very, very strong energies. The Sun, of course, is your ultimate prosperity, happiness, being free, feeling liberated and living in your truth in absolute harmony. The Moon speaks about trusting your intuition, understanding that everything moves in cycles, it's cyclical, and definitely do not allow fears to trigger you so you become delusional or confused. And as I said, 7 of Wands, standing your ground. You are very close to resolve it, to reach your number 10, but stand your ground, healthy boundaries. This clarifies what came for what's within the person you're dealing with or the situation. It might be for both of you that you have to have these boundaries, better connected with your inner truth, your intuition. Trust yourself. But if it's not necessarily for you, definitely it's for your person. You know your story best, that to move away from these toxic influences of people, standing the ground, trusting him, herself, his intuition, understanding that it's all cycles, and now it's already moving out of that, and yeah, being ready to close this cycle, to start the new cycle, to continue building. So if it's a relationship that is moving to the next level, it really feels like that. It can be to a totally more serious level. It's nice because it says that there is quite a lot of stability between you, a lot of been built, and it's on a solid ground. And you just need to continue, because we had within your person the Eight of Pentacles. You had here at the beginning with the King of Cups, your loving, nurturing, family-oriented king, your Queen of Pentacles. She's very intelligent. She's very good investor as well. She's very brilliant business person. I like the King of Pentacles, of course, the best investor in the tarot. Yes, so a lot of healing. There's been a lot of disagreements, whether some people are against your connection or envious of your connection, or somebody close to you that thinks they know better than you what to do, what you have to do in your life or your person's life. You know, these are normal things. We can't really escape all that sometimes, but I think everything is moving in a very positive way. So I just want to pull, for some reason, one final, because this reading was very interesting and a lot of cards wanted to pop up together. So I want one card, one final advice here, please, for Scorpios. Seven of Swords, unbelievable. Again, swords. Swords is communication. Seven of Swords is your strategy, lying, cheating card. However, I'm not taking it as such in this case, because this is like the universe. So what the advice by the universe is final advice for you. So I take it that this is strategy and keeping secretive, avoiding certain issues. So maybe you have to be a little bit cheeky with some people, especially if they're toxic people. Don't feel guilty. You literally have to open your eyes, or your person have to open your eyes who she is dealing with, and trust own judgment and intuition. Live and follow own life and wishes and dreams, and if need be, to avoid certain conversations, matters, or not disclose information, which we can call secrets, then that's the way. Sometimes in life you have to be creative, right? Especially if you are dealing with people that are impossible to reckon with. I mean, some people are just like that. They can be like that even if you love them, even if they're the closest. They can be like that maybe for some time only. You know, people we're very complex, multi-layered beings. Or they can be like that all their life. At the end of the day, you have to be clear what you're dealing with. When you are clear what you're dealing with, you'll find a way. Let's see now, spirit animal, what do you want to tell our beautiful Scorpios here for the month of March, for this prickly situation, I call it. Lots of conflicts, arguments. Boy, I'm sorry to see that, but I'm happy that there is a lot of beautiful developments. It's yeah, you've gone through a mess here, but it's coming to end now. Okay, I'll pull one card. If a card doesn't want to come on its own, I pull it for you. Please, Oracle, tell us here, what do you want to advise our beautiful Scorpios? Can't believe it. Oh my God. Always on point. The tarot is always on point, and the messages from the Oracle decks, unbelievable. Swan, love. Yes, you're dealing about love situation here. You have found your soulmate. We already had the soulmate card. I'm getting chills. By the way, I wanted just to say, I liked here a lot this match when it came the Queen of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. If we take it in the male-female character, but you can swap it, because the King of Cups, very nurturing and very loving, very family oriented king, and the Queen of Pentacles is, as I said, very nurturing again, building though prosperity and abundance. I think this is a beautiful connection, absolutely amazing connection for long-term stability, prosperity and love. A lot of cups here. It's not like your X Factor super couple about just, you know, building millions and building houses, etc. But we have a lot of love and the abundance hand in hand. Absolutely amazing. So again, you have found your soulmate, or they are just around the corner. Remember that when two souls are destined to be together, they always find their way back to each other. All those things you've had to go through were worth it. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. I already told you, it feels like you've gone through a lot of havoc here. A messy, bloody situation, it feels like. Yes, maybe certain people are opposing your love, but you have to follow your heart. Beautiful. I'm very romantic myself, and I absolutely love stories. So message me, tell me what happened. I'm keeping you in my mind and in my heart. I'm sure this will be with a beautiful result and outcome. The tarot says so. So I'll see you very soon. Like, subscribe, support me on this channel, a young channel but expanding channel, and I'm honored to be here to be of help, guidance, service for you. Gorgeous. I'll see you very soon. In roughly around 2 weeks, I'm releasing bi-weekly. So peace in the mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do. Bye.